Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another one. This is a continuation part 2 of habits and attitudes established during the dating years carry over into marriage. So I have written down a few notes so that I can, stay on track with what I'm talking about and I don't repeat the very same thing that I've just talked about. So back at it. So we were talking about so many things on part 1. You have to go and listen to that if you want to find yourself being having a great foundational relationship in your marriage if you're considering to be married to the person that you are with at the present moment. So there's things that you have to be like aware of before you think that you have to get married to that person. Okay, so the continuation of that, if you want to listen to part 1, this is part 2. Go and listen to part 1 and you'll hear what I was talking about. So the part 2, I paused it because I don't want the video to get so long. So the part 2, I'm going to be talking about the physical attraction leads quickly to deep emotional involvement. So the minute you start considering being physical with your significant other just because you are feeling an attraction or you're feeling a connection with that person, it is going to quickly lead into deep emotional involvement. That's why you find that other people have or would find themselves being codependent on another person because they quickly jumped into that relationship with the intention of being physical with a person, not understanding that you have to get to know a person first. You have to understand who the person you're dealing with, like who's the person that you're getting yourself involved with. Some people are mentally ill. Some people are struggling with past traumas. Nobody is perfect. Some people are struggling with codependency. They cannot stand to be alone. And now you're finding yourself being in that relationship and you're suffocating. You don't know how to get yourself out because you're in it, because you just jumped the whole process of getting to see if you are in alignment with the person. So the deep emotional involvement leads to you feeling trapped at the end of the day, okay, because you started jumping into that way quickly. And the other point is that find out if you first share similar interests, dreams, or views of life. So you have to find out if you share the same similar views, interest in life. Are your guys' interests and views are the same? The other person is into Christianity, the other person is not into Christianity, they are into some traditional stuff or some traditional practices, or they are really not, Christians, whatever the case might be. So you don't know if that person is that kind of a person. Are your values like really aligning? Your guys, I'm not saying that you have to be the same, but these are the things that you have to consider understanding and knowing before you delve into being physical with that person or there's any physical involvement with that person, because with physical involvement comes with attachment. And now you're so attached to that person, or that person cannot leave you alone because you created the soul tie, the soul bond with that person without actually knowing what you're dealing with. Now that person wants you to get married to them and you're not really sure because you didn't know what you got yourself into in the first place. So you have to find out those things. If you are on similar levels spiritually or intellectually, you have to check those things. So this is a continuation of part 1 actually. And the other point is that if you don't follow up, it will result with emotional connection resulting in frustrated and unfulfilled life dreams. So you'll be so frustrated finding yourself being in that relationship that your guys really, 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 on an honest note, the only thing that kept the relationship going was the physical aspect of it, was the sexual attraction of it, was the chemistry or whatever the case might be. But other than that, really, the connection, like your guys can laugh together, your guys really irritate each other, your guys, the other one is bored of this other one's, downfalls, whatever the case might be. I feel like when you love somebody, even if there's certain things that you don't find really appealing with them or you don't like them per se, you just kind of like brush it off. But if you find yourself having a person or significant and you really cannot really stand you know, some of the things that they are doing, or some whatever it is that they're into, you see. So the other point is that ask yourself before you date someone. You have to ask yourself before you date someone, am I aware of the benefits as well as the dangers of dating this person? So you have to ask yourself, if this person, are you aware of the benefits of dating that person? And are you aware of the dangers? If that person has too many red flags every time, they are, you know, they are so violent, they're hitting you, they are belittling you, they're making you feel small, they're always telling you like, you won't be nothing without me, I did this and that for you, you know, like they're always fighting, they're always, those are the things that you have to ask yourself. If, are you going to tolerate, like, are you aware of those benefits? What benefits do they bring into your life? Because the benefits that a person brings into your life cannot only be on a monetary level. If a person or a man is just always consistently spoiling you, giving you money, but on a soul level, they, like, you are so damaged, you are unhealed, you are hurt, you are depressed, because they are consistently, just because they're giving you something, they are just depleting you on an emotional level, on a physical level, but just because you get this other part of being with them, which is the monetary value, I feel like it is very crucial that you choose your mental health, your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being, other than getting just the, because now you can find yourself being damaged for the long haul, and you're going to be damaged for other relationships that are going to come after that. And who's supposed to, you know, like, you know, really stick around with you being now this person that is unbearable to deal with, just because you delve into that relationship without questioning yourself, if, are you aware of the benefits and the dangers of dating that person? You have to not wait to get in a relationship before you know what is right or wrong, or what you will or will not do. So you have to understand before you get in a relationship, if there's certain things that you're willing to tolerate or compromise on, there's certain things that you're not going to be willing to compromise on, there's certain things that you're not going to tolerate. You have to ask yourself those things, that this is how far I can go and this is how far I cannot go. So you cannot just get in a relationship and get in that relationship blindfoldedly. You cannot. You have to, you, even if that relationship is benefiting you on a monetary level, but there's certain things that you just have to put a pause and put a stop to it and say, no, I cannot. I can, this is how far I can go, but now it's getting too much. Okay. So this is it for me for now. I'm going to stop it here, and I'm going to do a continuation of this topic again. I didn't want this video getting so long. So those are the things that you have to, you know, consider being wary of when you get into a relationship. So if you want to listen to part 1, go listen to part 1. This is part 2, and then I'm gonna have a continuation of it. Okay, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, like button to help my channel grow. Okay, so I'll be back with another one, and probably the other topic, it's going to be a different topic. I don't think it's gonna be the same topic, but I will get to see what am I going to talk about. So stay tuned for more insights in regarding these topics. Okay, so take care of yourself. I love you. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, like button to like my video. Take care. Bye.